View Crew! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View here on a Thursday, as we are here for some more match reactions, as we are for usual. Whole crew. This might be the first time in a very long time that all four of us have been together on a Wednesday and a Thursday.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
Yes. We're crushing at life right now. We are
crushing.
As tired as we may be, we are crushing at life right now.
And I'm going to ruin it because I have to leave early today.
Oh, stop it. Oh, just stop it. You didn't have to say that. You could have just left and acted like the internet cut out or something.
No, I mean, yeah.
Maybe Sean pulled the plug or something. I don't know. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? How's everyone's Thursday going?
It's a Thursday.
It's almost Friday.
I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready for Friday. Last episode of Bad Batch.
Bad Batch.
Yes.
Molly's just ready for freedom.
Yeah, it's been a long 16 weeks.
I'm not emotionally ready for Bad Batch tomorrow. And
I don't think I am either, but I'm ready.
So you guys have been talking about on the channel, but I'm with you when I say that Crosshair needs to bite the dust. But
Screw Crosshair.
Screw
Crosshair.
I hate the fact that more than likely Alex is freaking right. Like they just.
What did Alex say?
He says Hunter's gonna die.
That's blasphemous. No,
yeah,
I won't accept that.
It kills me.
No, I won't accept it.
Nope. Yeah. Nope.
I said a while ago Wrecker's gonna be the one that dies.
No, you keep Wrecker's unkillable.
Wrecker's more. I think Wrecker is more likely to die than Hunter. But
you can't kill Echo because Echo already died. Tech is like, well, I mean, you can't really kill Tech. Wrecker is unkillable, so that leaves Crosshair and Hunter.
Imagine if they just like kill off Omega.
Oh my gosh,
that would be brutal.
I would laugh. That would be interesting.
Maybe no one will die. Then
that's what I think.
I hope so. That would be.
We'll see.
Well, anybody else? Brian, how you doing? How's your Thursday? Doing okay?
I'm one step closer to Friday. That's how I feel. Although Jake and I have had quite the before
the last 2 hours.
Yeah, my power went out.
Oh, now your power exploded.
Oh no, yeah. So basically at the same time, because we jumped on our Pocket Flick show for What If just 20 minutes ago. We started at 5. 30 minutes before the show started, I sent a message saying, "Hey, my backyard is currently flooding. A pipe busted." I literally it literally looked like a fire hydrant had been torn off the ground in my backyard.
Good Lord.
My backyard was flooding, and then Brian goes, "Oh, great, my power just went out." So it's been a crazy couple hours.
Your life is a sitcom, I swear to God. Like,
yeah, I'm like Tim the Toolman Taylor from Home Improvement. Things just keep happening to me, but I can fix them.
Yeah, but
can we fix it? Yes, we can.
No, it's unfixable. It's not fixed right now. It's basically being held together with a Band-Aid. So I'll have to make some runs tomorrow, and my Friday will consist of digging in mud and fixing pipes. So,
I mean,
that'll be fun.
Yeah,
I like mud.
Have Hilo and Ray dig.
I don't have Hilo. Molly has Hilo.
So, Jesus Christ!
It's like I can ship them over
Molly,
to
you. Gotta ship Hilo to me overnight, so I gotta pay the extra.
Yeah.
He loves mud, so
Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe you can borrow one of Molly's snakes.
No, what the hell? What the hell are you doing? All right. Well, if we're ready to go, we can make some predictions. We are here for VideoDrew and Griffy Newms, a first-round matchup for the Ultimate Schmoedown singles tournament. Excuse me. And this is Frank versus Abby today in fantasy, as Brian Nussbaum says. Again, Frank just terrible, just terrible. Anyway, Jill, I'll start with you. We'll go on the table, starting up top. Who you got and why? Make predictions, people. Got to do it.
I'm giving the edge to Griffy Newms on this one. And it breaks my heart to say that because I love VideoDrew so freaking much. The people are going to come after me for saying that. I know. It's fine. You're allowed to come after me. But Yeah,
That's
I'm
our-
giving
that's our
him the
job as
slight
analysts.
edge, just because I feel like he's been more on top of it this season. Although VideoDrew has definitely improved since her debut, so she very well could take the W on this. But I am giving the slightest of edges to Griffy Newman. I'm sorry, VideoDrew. Please don't hate me. I'm sorry.
Brian?
Thank you, the king. I appreciate you.
I thought about this all day.
All
And-
day.
A struggle.
All day. And I am going to go with the upset, if you will, and go with VideoDrew.
Did you
I
write it
tried to
back?
write. Yep, I tried to do it as chaotic as possible.
Wow.
There you go.
Your O looks like a D, but that's okay.
You know what looks like a number 1? When I stick up my middle finger.
All right, so we're 1 for 1. VideoDrew and Griffy Newms. Molly?
I mean, I gotta go with the dungeon for sure. Like, I feel like anyone else, I would absolutely say Griffy Newms, but VideoDrew has just been really on point lately. She's been studying hard. She's been really on top of it. I hope she gets the dub on this one. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think VideoDrew has a really good chance, and she played Marisol very, very well in her recent match. I think that she's been playing great all year long, but I am going to give the edge to Griffy Newms. I do think he'll come out with the victory. I think VideoDrew will probably play one of the best matches she's played this year because she looks like she's just each match she's been getting better. But a lot of my reasoning is because the winner goes on to play Josh Horowitz in Brooklyn. And I want to see Griffy Newms versus Josh Horowitz in Brooklyn.
I did not know that.
So,
Solid.
All right, 2 for 2, split right down the middle. Newms.
No. Yeah, literally split right down the middle.
Split right down the middle. All right, let's get to it. And one Mr. Mark Ellis is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Win a match and advance in the tournament. Both have showed a lot of potential in their career. Newman been very hot since he was a rookie earlier this season, and I guess still is, but he doesn't play like a rookie anymore. And VideoDrew seems to gain more experience strategy with every match. Is she going to capitalize on all that knowledge today by maybe a slight upset of Newman?
All right, well, we're going to find out exactly how our competitors got to this point right now. VideoDrew versus Marisol.
I love her hair.
McKee.
I love her.
Result aside, this was some of the best play that I've seen you have since you joined the league.
I've been planning all 2 days that I've known about this match for a devastating KO by the Statue of Liberty because she's just so tall, and that's not even fair.
What's the dungeon's process after a loss?
The music.
Great question. The hardest part about being
dog
a
is, like,
celebrity
in the green
movie trivia Schmoedown
Bubble wrap.
as VideoDrew, as
What
most
is
of you know
this?
me, I'm a weird, strange, dark, and distempered person from apparently
The dog
Earth.
just has a head.
Here,
Oh my God.
in my real life, in my real home with my real dog, I'm regular Drew, and it is one word, but that is more acceptable for some reason.
Her name's Regular Drew now?
Regular Drew. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this. I just love that Griffy plays from his bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
Griffin Newman, it's
It
either
looks like
him
although
or
it
Josh
does look
Horowitz
like
right
a
now
Subway
for me for
bathroom.
Rookie of the Year, but also VideoDrew, another most improved player of the year.
Yes, let's talk about me.
She has been
Regular
an
Drew.
entirely different player.
One word,
and I
one
hate
word.
to give you too much credit, but congratulations. You've really been doing a great job with her.
And I couldn't be more excited to play today's opponent, downtown famous person Griffin Newman.
Jen, we all know my
Famous person.
Christian name is Downtown Griffy Newms, but I have a little nickname internally.
If you mention poop one more time, I'm leaving.
I'm
this
not
video.
gonna mention poop. I'm not gonna mention poop. Give me
Thank
some
you.
credit.
Now, Griffin's had a lot of success in his career, and I'd like to get in on that. And I've heard the best way to do so is to become good at trivia and then beat them at trivia, and then you get all their fandom.
VideoDrew is the real deal.
That's how it
She
works.
cares about it.
Mhm.
She cares about winning.
Truth.
She cares about losing. Newman, I've never talked to before. Now, seeing him and what he did in the free-for-all, that's impressive.
Griffin and I actually shared the stage together for a brief moment during this year's free-for-all. where we talked about 13 going on 30 and how it actually involves a liminal space issue regarding the time travel portion. She doesn't wake up the next morning. I believe she's in the closet when it happens, 13 going on 30.
I think it's a combination of both. She's in the closet, but then when she transforms, it's in the morning in the bed. There's a weird time space, but 13 going on 30 is the answer.
And I thought that was cool. That is something I'm looking for in a new best friend.
He will at some point probably hold a belt. If it's not this season, it's going to be eventually.
They call me Dennis Quaid. Do you know why?
No.
Because I redefine the rules of what a rookie can be.
Boom.
He was in that movie The Rookie, where he's like very old.
I got the reference. Thank you so much.
I'm not
saying words.
And while Griffin doesn't exactly fill the Tom-sized hole in my heart and also the rest of my body, I decided that he and I will become fast
She's wearing
friends after I
cowboy
destroy him.
boots.
Oh
So
my
Griffin,
gosh.
I hope you're ready for some laughs, for some fun, and for some normal Drew end of sentence.
Went from regular Drew to normal. Sounds about right. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit, everybody. So just hold on to your butts.
Holding on to my butt.
Wow.
This is
Got my butt.
My butt is being held on to. Molly's multitasking. She has her butt and
I
a
know we
T.
have a big celebrity on today, so
Wow.
we just
Oh my
have to
God,
ask
the
you to
background.
Can
Is
you
this
imagine
regular
if that
Drew?
was her actual
I will try.
I'm normal. He's a
Yes.
big celebrity. I'm
Yes.
gonna be famous.
Are we talking about Kaiser?
No, we're
Oh.
talking about
Me?
Griffin from Misters of the Universe. He's in a bunch of movies. I just want to know that today is normal
Breaking
day.
things, sorry.
Okay. Well, Christian, I hope you take that note. Video.
We're done. The role of Orko.
Oh my god, why is he?
Now I really need to step things up.
What's on his
You
hoodie?
gotta stop sucking up to me here because I love that shirt.
Yeah, I was going to say, Christian, I watched Masters of the Universe. I saw.
Oh, is that
Orko. I
Masters
didn't
of the
see
Universe?
Griffin
Is
Newms.
that
I
his
haven't seen that yet.
Is he in?
It's an
Is he in
animated
Masters?
show, and
I wouldn't be
so
surprised
they
if
don't
he's
really
in
have
it.
a lot of live action
I'm pretty sure
characters.
he is.
Probably.
He got written out. Anyway, hey, Griffin, you're here now. You're not.
My Hoyt. No, not now.
We're ready to get going here. Good luck to you, Griffy Newms. We're about to bring in VideoDrew and get the match started. Our competitors have.
Oh my God, he has a glove as
full
well.
Battlefield
Wow.
rules of round number 1. How do they go?
Round number
All right,
one,
everybody. Well,
regardless
thank
of
you
how
so
many
much for joining
gallbladders
us.
you
Hope
currently
everyone's
have
having
on
a
your
great
person
Thursday out
is the
there.
same set of
We skipped
rules
a little
for
ahead
each
that way we can
competitor.
get all the
8
matches
questions
while
are asked
Jill
to the
is here,
field of
'cause she is ditching
competition.
us a
These
little
questions
early.
worth 1 point.
Sorry.
There's no penalty for missing a
And
question. There
but
is no
yes,
stealing
you are more than
in
welcome to play
round
along with
number
us.
one.
You
We'll
know
ask
how it
the
works
question.
here.
You have
Question for
15
question,
seconds
whiteboard
to
for
write
the
down
first
your best
round.
attempt at an answer
Complete
with whatever
shout outs,
surface
and
you
whoever
feel
can get it
comfortable
first in
writing
round 2
on.
and 3.
Yes, I guess it can
And we'll
even
have a little
be
fun doing it.
a yoga
And as
mat.
everyone
long
is
as
saying
we
in the
can
chat,
read
he
it,
voices
once we
Orko.
ask you by
Thank you
name
so
or
much for
nickname,
filling that
show us
in.
your answer.
Thank
You
you.
can verbalize it.
All
Learn to think.
75 of you. Thank you.
Attempt.
All 75 of you in the chat. Thank you for telling us who
JTE
your
rule
voices. We
throughout the
appreciate
duration
every
of the
single
match.
one of
He's
you.
about
Hey,
the
Jake,
same
did you
size
know
as
he
Orko,
voices
just no
Orko?
magic powers.
Apparently he voices a
If you
character
need
named
it. Hear a
Orko.
question again. You're not sure you heard it right the first time. Use a JTE rule. You also each have one challenge you may utilize at any point throughout the 3-round match.
I see.
Not sure
I
you
see the
like this.
king himself
Question
showing
ruling,
up
you
just
can
for
bring
his
in
new
your manager
teammate.
while deliberating.
Where you been at,
King?
King?
And it will ultimately be your
Where you been?
manager that confirms and ratifies if said challenge is taking
Team King
place.
Arthur.
So, Christian, those are the rules of round
They've
number
been in
1.
Camelot.
And for you folks at home, the gallbladder is a more hollow organ where bile is stored in the lower intestine. So
Ew.
a lot of the advice that Gucci gave to Newman probably got stored in his gallbladder, filling it up and thus needing it to be removed.
Well, good news is there's a lot more where that came from. All right, so we asked Griffy Newms, are you ready?
Oh, coming back with a
regret
little
wearing the double
sass,
jackets.
Mr. King
I'm sweating
Khan.
a
A
lot,
little
but I am
sass.
I was gonna say he's probably been busy
And
studying.
VideoDrew.
Yeah, I just want to say right before we start, I'm a huge fan. I love Baby Grogu. He's my favorite.
Jesus.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1. Question number 1. We're going to start with horror/thriller. Which actor plays the now grown Damien Thorne in Omen 3, The Final Conflict?
Oh boy.
Never even heard of it.
I would love my pen to work.
We'll see you at Hernia and see if you can raise me.
Nose. 5, 4.
I don't know how to spell his
No.
last name,
2.
but
Got it
this is
broken in a
wrong.
fight. 1.
I
Michael
bet Joseph
Sheen.
Gordon-Levitt.
Dennis
Hands up, please.
Quaid.
We start with Griffy Newman.
Yeah, you asked me, nose job's less of an occupation and more of a hobby, but the name of the actor, I believe, is Sam Neill.
Oh,
That is correct.
Ah.
VideoDrew.
Starting off easy, PJ. It's Sam Neill.
There you go. Tie game
That
thus
was
far.
easy.
Round Shiri.
That was terribly hard.
Sam Neill? I gotta
As
watch
Artie
that.
Film
All right,
says,
let's
there's
go
an
to
Omen
family
3?
films. Your next question.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Frank. Which Oscar-winning actress stars as the character Molly in the 2007 film Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium?
That's brings back memories, doesn't it, buddy?
I saw that.
I don't know why this
because
name's
you and I
popping
were
up.
Reviewing it in the early days, and I saw it by myself. It was just me and a bunch of families. Weird.
Yes, great. 5.
Weird.
I don't know.
3. Wish I had video.
Yeah,
2.
I don't have an idea either.
1.
I don't know.
Pens
Is it
down.
Michelle Williams?
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Damn it.
You're right.
Griffy Newms.
Your classic Oscar bait, Natalie Portman.
Absolutely. And we get to the
Is Molly
Never seen
winning
that
right
movie.
now?
third question.
Molly,
We
I
go
have,
with action
I have 1
adventure.
point.
None of us
How
have
many
anything else.
installments in
Oh.
the Die Hard franchise did John McTiernan direct?
I'm gonna write a number.
Ooh,
Same.
good question.
Great question. These questions have been,
Yeah.
I mean, the writers are in tournament season just as much as the competitors.
I'd love
5.
for my pen to work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I put
Hands
3.
down.
I said
Hands
3.
up.
3.
And we
It's
start
2.
with Griffy Newms.
Ah,
2.
Yes, and VideoDrew.
Oh, I wrote the number too.
You did indeed. What a match so far. We have a tie game tied at 3 as we get to our next question.
That's right. We go to the world of fantasy sci-fi, where Eternia lives. Your question for a point. This 2001 science fiction psychological thriller follows a teenager who continues to see a figure in a monstrous
This is a
rabbit
great movie.
costume known
Oh, I think
as
Oh my
Frank.
god, what's the name? I can
Yeah.
picture the stupid
Sorry for
rabbit.
roughhousing, and I ended up breaking my nose that time.
There was a time where it was like,
Interesting you bring it up
like
because how
it
old?
was like only
16.
hipsters liked this movie,
5.
and then it got like
4.
popular or something.
watched
I think it's a cult classic.
2.
For sure.
I can't pull it, but I
1.
know the
Hands
rabbit.
down.
Donnie
Hands
Darko.
up, please.
Donnie
Darko.
Darko.
And we start with
Dang it.
VideoDrew.
Let's pretend like I didn't get this. Donnie Darko.
But you did. And
I-
Griffy Newms.
Brian, have
watched,
you
like,
seen that?
No, I watched
Donnie
like 10
Darko.
minutes of it,
We
and it freaked
keep
me out, and I
High
turned it off.
score as we get to the 5th.
It
question.
definitely
I haven't
has a
seen it in a
little
long
creep-
time.
A
Directors.
little bit of a creep factor to it.
What was the first collaboration of director Martin Scorsese with actor Leonardo DiCaprio?
We,
Oh, I feel like they've
recently
asked this
celebrated the
before.
anniversary of another famous
Oh,
fight.
nope, that's
Not a
right.
boxing match,
maybe-
but that time Robin Ventura
Maybe not,
thought it was a
but-
good idea to charge Nolan Ryan.
That's the stupidest thing anyone's ever done. 5,
I think this
4,
is it.
3, 2, 1. Hands
I
down.
put the aviator.
Hands up, please.
Gangs
of New York.
And
Yes.
we are going to start with Griffy
Jill,
Newms.
you were like
I had to
3
switch
years
pens,
off.
so
Oh.
apologize.
Darn.
I think they did back-to-back
For
movies together, and
Bad
it was
handwriting, but
Games
tell the
and
company's names
Aviator.
are New York.
You got it. And VideoDrew.
Not NY, but I'll let it pass. It's Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York. NY. We're going to take NY and we'll take that scribble there too. So it is 5-5.
We'll take that squiggle
And
there
here we
too.
go. Next question.
They're getting lazy with the abbreviations, these kids. Your next category is in the world of comedies.
Ha ha ha.
Haha.
I believed Griffin and VideoDrew, not Christian. Your question. Over 3 films, which 2 lead characters found themselves on an excellent
This is such a
went on a
PJ
bogus
question.
journey and found out they had to face
I know
the
one
movie.
of them.
Oh my
If
gosh,
you knew,
Jill,
if you
come
know
on.
one, you know the other.
Christian looks perplexed.
Come on,
I
think of the movie
don't.
title, Jill. The movie title.
No.
I know
The
the
character
movie
name.
Two
titles.
perfect rounds.
Oh, characters.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it.
5-5.
Hold on.
5, 4, 3,
Right,
Were
it's
you
that.
writing
my-
the
my
actors?
pen.
1.
I
Hands
put Bill
down,
and Ted.
It's Bill and
and
Ted.
Can't read
Yeah.
it.
You're fine. You're got it.
Elementary to Bill and Ted.
Yes. And
I was
Griffin
writing the
Newms.
actors.
The answers are William S. Preston Esquire and Ted Theodore Logan, but I didn't have time to write all of them.
Wow.
Jill suffice.
We're all very
And
impressed.
All right,
and
flex.
to question
There's
7.
your medal.
Flexen.
Which actress? This is for new releases. Excuse me. New releases. Which actress stars as the Grand High Witch
Oh,
in
oh,
the
oh.
2020 remake, The Witches?
It's a rare iteration of someone
Did
saying
not see this.
2000.
Glad
I
I
didn't
didn't
either.
because I heard it was terrible.
2020.
Wait, I
Same.
thought this
What
movie
did I
got
say?
pulled.
The kids
Didn't
prefer.
it get
You went
pulled?
full 2020,
No.
which I appreciate.
Is it
Good
still
for me.
available? I
5,
thought it got pulled for
4,
like some
3,
kind of contact
2,
conduct issue.
1. Pens down.
Anne
And
Hathaway.
hands up, and we start
Yeah.
with Griffy Newms.
I mean, by technicality, because one can question whether this movie actually exists, the role is played by Anne Hathaway.
Yes, it is. And
Why would it
VideoDrew to
have
keep
gotten
the tie
pulled?
going.
Take the words right
There
out
was
of my mouth.
something
The accent
against
was
the
horrific. Anne
paraplegic
Hathaway.
We're all
community
tied up here.
in
What
the
a
movie, I
first
guess?
round
And
by
they-
Griffy Newms
something against
and
the movie that
VideoDrew.
came
It is
out, or I think that's
7-7.
what it
So
was.
both competitors
I
working
could
on
be
a perfect
wrong,
round
but-
here. In
'Cause
not
I remember it like
a
in the
very
news
easy first
that
round here.
there was
and
like some
let's
kind of
get
lawsuit
to
up against
the next
witches or
question mark.
It's tournament season, and they are.
So I'm
going to
start doing the thing that I hate, and I need to abandon my whiteboard because my pens are broken. So now I have a pen and paper.
Movie.
You can say it.
Who
Jill,
plays
if you want to.
No.
Handsome Bob?
Bob.
British member of
Oh
a
my
heist
God,
crew,
yes.
2003's The Italian
Oh, what's his
Job.
name?
And Christian name, The Officer, that
This movie
they
would
were
be such a fun
impersonating in
watch
Bill
one
and Ted's
movie.
Excellent
Oh my
Adventure.
God.
No.
Officer
What was his last name?
Van Halen.
4, 3,
I don't
Yes.
2,
Is
1.
Jason Statham.
Yes.
Yes.
Hands up, please.
Okay.
And we start
I
with
could not
VideoDrew for
remember his
perfect
last
round.
name until
I had
the
Jason
very
Statham.
last second.
That was correct. And Griffy Newms.
Oh,
What a twist. Jason Statham.
All right, so we got ourselves 2 perfect rounds. 2
Wow.
perfect rounds. It is
Wow.
8-8. VideoDrew, they both are going to have an opportunity to get a bonus point. Now,
She's playing
because you
so
both
good.
got it, same as the
Playing
previous
so
8.
good.
You write it down, and you show it after that 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Here is your bonus question. What year saw the release of the films Stand By Me, Highlander, and Three Amigos?
Oh, I think I know this.
Ooh, that's a fun one to ask you this
Taking a
question.
shot
I'll picture
in
the
the dark.
multiplex. Which theater you walking into?
Stand By Me.
Yep, I'll be seeing you there.
you guys want to see a dead body?
4. Hey, I remember that reference. 2, 1. Pens
I put
down.
1988.
I put 84.
We're gonna start with Griffy Newms.
89.
The year of my birth.
1987.
It's incorrect. Video Drew.
No, shoot.
1986.
That is correct.
Oh!
Video Drew goes up by 1. Video Drew takes the lead
I
over
could have
Griffy
sworn
Newms
Stand
going
By Me
into round
came in
number 2.
87.
All right, Mark. The rules around number 2. How do they go?
Very impressive round
Wow,
from both
look
of
at
you.
her.
Video Drew, the
Hi,
1-point lead,
Sully.
and in round
Hi,
number 2
Sean.
is the
How come
wheel
Sean hasn't
round,
worked
where the
yet?
stakes can
Sean
really
worked.
change because each competitor
Sean
is
grabbed a
at
new
that
pen
our
for me.
virtual wheel to send
Aw.
the
And now we don't need
Four
it.
questions emerge.
And now we no
With 2
longer need
points.
it, the board,
There's
I
no
know.
penalty for missing a question.
Uh-oh.
However, stealing is available in round number 2.
One of those matches.
You're gonna ask us for multiple choice. We're nice fellas of some knowledge. We'll give you 4 options, one of which we think is a
Here we
correct
go.
Here's where
answer.
the
At that point, the
competitiveness
question
comes
recedes
from.
to
Game
1.
on.
All JTE rules and challenges still intact. Video Drew, you have the option
It's regular
of spinning
Drew.
that wheel first or deferring to your opponent. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I love being here. I'm here to make friends and influence people. And I just want to say, really good first round, Griffin. I'm also a huge
Thank you.
fan of your mom, Julie. I loved Earth Girls Are Easy. She's the
Julie
best.
Newman.
So I'll go first.
You're
Let's let me go first, and we can end this right here.
Oh.
Nice to see you, by the
Hi,
way.
Kaiser.
Oh my God.
Griffin Newman looks like a Mario Kart character that works at an adult bookstore. Tom Dagnino begs for change.
How is that like right on the money?
Both accurate.
Made in
Hey,
heaven.
Kaiser,
Made in
I told
heaven.
you today we're being really nice. We're gonna cool it. This is my big break. This is my chance to go to Hollywood. This is my chance to live the high life.
Oh, this
like-
is your
like
chance to
Griffy
go to
Newman.
New York.
So we're gonna play
Yeah,
it
there are other
super sweet
directions.
today.
Yeah, doesn't she live in
No
Hollywood
weird
or
stuff.
LA?
So stop trimming your beard and let's figure out what we're doing here.
Probably.
Ooh.
Let's spin that wheel and play some Dungeon
Helen
Ball,
Kaiser
baby.
would get his.
Just to let you know, Mark. Video Drew actually lives in Hollywood, and Griffin's in New York. So
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
And I used to live in New York, and now I do not.
Discrepancy there.
He's on that cable access show there. Mr.
Yeah.
Oh
Pixar,
no.
so 60
Well,
seconds.
Ooh, I do love.
Joe's
don't
about to
think-
Pixar.
beat
don't
me
We love
and
Pixar,
Jake.
for sure.
Yeah, I
It's a fan favorite. It's a dungeon favorite.
But this wheel is like, for once, the wheel is actually
She's not
in
gonna take
video.
it. She's probably
Drew's
looking
favor,
for
maybe
David
because
Lynch.
I'm the best
or-
and deserved all those roles I never got
I
in Delaware,
am willing to
theatrical
sacrifice
plays I was
Pixar
in.
if it
Let's
helps
spin it
her.
again.
Gonna spin again.
Well, you don't have a choice, Brian.
I concur.
You don't
Yeah.
have a choice.
To be
I'm
fair,
just saying.
Delaware, very
I
competitive.
mean, it could very well land on him again,
Yeah.
but
Hey,
What?
I mean, if
want
she
her
gets
to do
David
it.
Lynch, this is over.
I want her to do well.
and
Keep going.
Stephen King
Ah.
is the
I would have.
Well,
Type it.
Yeah, I would have loved to see.
You should.
Now
Now we're gonna take this,
But
gonna have to.
but we're not only gonna take it, we're gonna run it.
Pew,
All right,
pew.
Griffy Newms is back, and now Video Drew will get 4 questions in the realm of Stephen King. Are you ready, Video Drew?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Who co-wrote and directed 2003's Dreamcatcher?
Stephen King.
I just saw this movie. I'm gonna need multiple choice for this one though, 'cause I don't think I know it.
Is it A, Lawrence Kasdan?
I'm gonna say George
J.
Romero.
C,
I'm gonna
Frank
say Lawrence
Darabont.
Kasdan.
D,
Saying
David Kep.
B is
I'll
in boy.
say D.
Let's say A, Lawrence Kasdan.
It's correct for 1 point.
Ah.
Question 2.
I thought he only wrote
Peter Askin directed which 2014 film based on a Stephen King novella that starred Joan Allen and Anthony LaPaglia?
Pet Cemetery? No?
No, I'm blanking on my thing.
I can't even. 2014.
I know. Pet Cemetery came after that.
I don't even remember a Stephen King movie around then.
I'll get multiple for this one too. I'm gonna play it safe.
2014.
All right. Is it A, Hearts in Atlantis? B, Cell?
I'll say
C,
Cell.
A Good Marriage? D, In the Tall Grass?
In the tall grass.
Hearts
Can
of
I get a
Atlantis.
repeat of the options one more time?
You can?
I'll say
A,
what hasn't
Hearts in
been taken.
Atlantis?
A
Good
Good
Marriage.
Cell? C, A Good Marriage? D, In the Tall Grass?
I'm gonna say Hearts in Atlantis.
That is incorrect.
Ugh.
And Griffy Newms, a chance to steal. I'm going to give you the question and the multiple choice. Peter Askin directed which 2014 film based on a Stephen King novella that starred Joan Allen and Anthony LaPaglia? Is it A, Hearts in Atlantis, B, Cell, C, A Good Marriage, D, In the Tall Grass?
I'm going to say In the Tall Grass.
Incorrect.
Damn
I'm
it.
looking for A Good Marriage.
I'm feeling like it's novella.
Damn
it.
Die.
Damn it!
All right, here you go. Here's question 3, VideoDrew.
Got lucky on that one.
What punk rock band wrote a single for 1989's Pet Cemetery
Metallica.
simply titled Pet Cemetery?
that's
was
the
over
Ramones.
film's
They're not
end
punk
credits.
rock.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
These are deep cut Stephen King questions.
That's-
Good job,
that's the
TJ. I'm gonna
Ramones,
take,
pretty
multiples
sure.
for this one too.
Is it A, The Clash?
No!
B, Social
I'm just gonna say
Distortion,
Bad
C, The
Religion.
Ramones?
No.
D,
I'll
Bad
say The
Religion?
Clash.
This requires music knowledge.
I'm gonna have to make a comeback
which
here,
I
ladies
don't
and
have.
gentlemen.
Let's
Come on,
do.
Drew. Come on. Drew.
Let's go with C.
Ah.
C, The Ramones is correct
Oh,
for one
okay,
more
right.
point.
Nice.
All right.
Hollywood 2
Final
on that
question
one.
here, Video
Thank you, music
Who
knowledge.
plays Byron Hadley, the brutal captain of the prison guards in Shawshank Redemption?
Oh yeah.
Clancy Brown.
It's
Oh, Mr. Krabs.
I think it's Clancy Brown. Right?
He's also. I don't know. I just know him as Mr. Krabs.
5, 4, 3.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
That is the first one.
Can you feel it, Mr.
He's
Krabs?
also-
Who
Strider
plays
in,
Byron Hadley,
Rebels.
the brutal captain of the prison guards in the Shawshank Redemption?
I know exactly who it is. I'm just blanking on his name.
Come on, give me Clancy.
I'm not gonna waste another repeat. Let's go to multiple. No.
All right, is it A, William
Got this,
Sadler,
Drew.
B, Bob Gunton,
Clancy
C, Clancy Brown, D, Gil Bellows?
Man, once you get shook in this game, it's hard to recover. It's Clancy Brown.
That is correct. So one more point for your video, Drew. She doesn't
It's
give up
okay, Drew.
any points in the round, but she goes to multiple choice a few times, gets herself to a 4-point lead over Griffy Newms. And now we remove video, Drew, and we bring
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like Iron Mark Sharp here with the golfer's elbow. But Video Drew can't have the gold
Golfer's
bladder
elbow?
because I performed the
What?
surgery and we already fenced it on
Bruh.
the black market to Dom DeLuise's cousin. So it's already gone.
Yeah,
So
Pin
it's
stock
gonna-
looks out for its own. We don't trust doctors.
Yeah. It's
Oh my goodness.
Coming
You
for
know, on
you.
the line for this tournament
Hell
is a
no.
Rolex
Mm.
presidential that I got from the DMX estate, RIP. Whoever wins gets it. If all 4 of them get it, then I'm gonna have to buy 3 more.
I
So
honestly,
we
when
know
he
what's on
talks,
the line.
No idea what he's
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
take, you know, you got your repeats, you got everything. You got
Just
going
sounds
on.
like
Yeah.
wah, wah,
We did
wah,
what,
wah,
we
wah.
did what she did.
Yeah.
What we wanted her to do, which is check done on everything. The steal, no matter
Just so you
what.
know, Gucci,
Let's
there's
go.
no such
12-8.
thing as
Let's roll. We'll see
golfer's
what's up.
elbow, bro.
And here's the spin.
There's tennis elbow, right?
Round and
Tennis
round we
elbow.
go.
Yeah.
Stephen
Yeah.
King, not as kind to Video Drew as many thought he would be.
The 2000s.
In the year
2000s are 60
2000.
seconds to decide if you want to stick on
In
the
the year
2000s.
2000.
How you feeling, Hell Couple?
Oh, I'll take this. This is my decade. I can take this, baby.
This is my
Let's do it.
decade.
Let's do it. Make no
Let's
mistake about it.
So now, Mark.
I don't think I've
Griffin
ever seen someone
is going to get
confidently
4
take a decade
questions.
slice.
Yeah, I was
True
gonna say most
Midway.
people.
Griffy
most people
Newms,
spin away
2000s.
from
You entered the
decades.
decade
Yeah.
of boy. You
10
emerged
years
a
worth of
man
movies. It's
who
really
has some
hard.
sort of cup with him to take a sip of water before you begin this round. Oh, look at that. Interesting. All right. 4 questions, 2 points apiece, unless you need multiple choice. Your first one in the decade of the 2000s. In the film Hot Fuzz, who plays Simon Pegg's ex-girlfriend?
What is her name?
That is a masked, hazmat-suited Kate Blanchett.
Not a machine nor Dabine, but that is the correct Janine in this circumstance. Kate Blanchett for 2 points, and all of a sudden
Brian, are you
Drew's
trying to
lead
use
is
track
halved
Yeah.
to a 2-point lead.
I love that
Your
even
next
during
question,
this,
sir.
she does
Category of the
Video Drew does her
2000s.
makeup.
In
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, who plays Dr.
Mark Ruffalo.
Howard, who runs Lacuna and has an affair with his
Sure.
receptionist,
We
Mary?
answered that so quickly.
Dr. Howard Mirziak is played by Tom Wilkinson.
And I would trust him to perform
Damn,
your
the
gallbladder
confidence.
surgery
Oh.
as your manager. That is correct. And we have a tied.
I was like,
ball game.
yeah,
2
sure.
questions remain for Newman in this round. His penultimate question in the
Is he in
decade
that
of the
movie?
2000s is
I've never seen that movie.
I've seen it, but it was
in
a
the
long
film
time ago.
Triple X. Samuel L. Jackson plays an agent
The
from
CIA.
which United States government
FBI, that's
organization
wrong.
who
Actually,
recruits
it is
Homeland
the-
Security.
for a
It is
mission.
the NSA.
Oh.
Oh, that
Why I
makes
know
sense.
that? I do not know why I know that, but it's the NSA.
We go multiple choice on this one.
Multiple choice for a point. Your 4 options.
Thank you,
Is
the
it
king.
A, the CIA?
I knew he was in the
B,
movie at
FBI,
least.
C, the NSA, or D, the Secret Service?
I'm going to say C, NSA.
They're looking at our cell phones right now. That is correct for a point. And there is a lead for Griffin Newman, downtown, leading Video Drew by a point. He can pad that lead more with his final question. In the category of the 2000s, here we go. In the film Almost Famous, believing William is older, he is hired sight unseen to write an article about Stillwater.
Playboy.
For which magazine?
That is Rolling Stone.
I should have just
Confused with
guessed
Cream.
that.
That is correct for 2 more points. And Christian, Video Drew entered with a 1-point lead, getting the bonus question that Newman missed. But now we enter round 3. Very different scenario. It's Newman with a
Ooh,
3-point
Artie
lead
Films.
over
I do
Video
love
Drew.
that.
Right, Griffy Newms has a 3-point lead as we head into the
song.
third round.
I don't know if that's how you
round,
say it.
Mark, how do the rules work on this round?
Very entertaining, well-played
guilty
match thus
pleasure.
far. Round 3 promises to
Love
be
that
more of the same. In round number 3, we need some help from our competitors. You're each going to
The
give us
second
a
one is
series
terrible.
of numbers ranging from 1 to 20. We need 3 numerals from each of you in total that are different than your opponent because each integer corresponds to a unique category of Schmoedown know-how. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3 points. Your final question is worth 5 points. No penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 3. Video Drew had the honor of spinning the wheel first, but now it is Downtown who has the right to give us his 3 lucky numbers first. Griffin, from 1 to 20, what feels fortunate?
I'll take 1, 9, and 19, please.
1, 9, and 19
I
for
appreciate him
Downtown
deciding
and for
right
Video
away.
Drew.
Challenges aren't real numbers. I'll take 5, 2, and 10.
5, 2, and 10 for Video Drew.
Great round. You got everything. You still got all 3 of your JTEs. Let's like I said, we get her a 5-pointer. She's going to have to answer that. There's no question about it. I don't believe it'll get there.
That's
Let's hang a
usually
minus
how it
on what
works.
We usually do, and we'll call it a day and move into the second round.
Cool. You do anything after this?
Thinking about it. I might go play golf again. Just icing down my arm a little bit. We got to see how it goes. I got a couple of different ailments that I'm nursing right now, so
okay.
we'll see. But
Mark.
it's all good. Maybe I'll get a
How's the
tan.
gallbladder doing?
It's good. It's moving through customs.
What? Which gallbladder? Griffin's or yours?
There's another one floating around.
I shouldn't have asked.
JT's.
Win or lose, what? It's been a pleasure playing against Draft Days, Griffin Newman, and Alimony Days, Tom Dagnino. Drew, the season comes down to this. I need you to shake things up, get the blood flowing, get the energy running through your brain. It all
love
comes
Kaiser.
down to this. This is
cool
your
that he's
season.
back.
This is your
Damn.
tournament to win. You can beat this knucklehead on the 5. You
I
got
like his
2
Dodgers hat,
JTEs.
too.
He is
Use
a
the clock.
knucklehead.
Breathe. Be zen. We've been training for this the whole year. I love you. I'm happy I got to be here for this match despite shooting the greatest television show in the history of CBS television. I love you, Drew. Let's do this.
Yay, we did it.
He's
All right,
doing
so
well.
Mark, Video Drew and Griffy Newms, they are ready to go. Video
I wonder
Drew
how
will
sweaty
be
his hands are.
going first. She needs to
Right?
at least hit her 3 in order to tie the game should she miss the 2, but here's the 2-point.
Yep, as I recover from the knowledge that Kaiser's on set of 60 Minutes somehow, we go to Video Drew's 2-point question. You selected number 5, and that corresponds to the highfalutin champagne sipping world of the Oscars. And for 2 points, to cut the lead of
That's a
Newman to
2.
1, your question. What Best Picture winning film follows a CIA agent who uses a fake
Argo.
movie production
God
as
damn it.
cover to rescue 6 American hostages in Iran?
Son of a...
Argo.
I skipped
Argo.
and I read the
Is
last
correct
part of the
for
sentence.
2 points. The lead is cut to 1, and now Christian Video Drew can take the lead if she
Mark
hits her
just
3
can't read fast enough
That's
for me.
absolutely right. She chose category 2. Category 2.
And that corresponds to the world of black cinema. For the lead, Video Drew, your question. Which singer stars as Savannah Jackson, a successful TV producer, in the 1995 romantic film
I've
Waiting
actually seen
to
this,
Exhale?
but oh man,
Isn't it Whitney Houston?
Oprah.
Is that what it might be? Whitney Houston. That,
Yeah, I think it's Whitney Houston.
oh, I'm thinking of a different movie. If that's
Oh, a singer? Oh, shit.
5.
Potty mouth.
4.
oh, singer, yeah.
Second one?
Okay,
All right, you have 1 JTT.
Whitney makes
remaining.
sense.
that's definitely Whitney
Categories black
Then
cinema.
it's
The
the right
question:
time.
which singer
Yeah, in that
stars as
time era,
Savannah
it's definitely- I
Jackson,
feel like it would
a
just be
successful
her.
TV producer, in the 1995 romantic film Waiting to Exhale?
Come on, Drew.
Whitney Houston?
That is correct for 3
Yeah.
points. And I jumped on that, Mark. I'm sorry. I thought that I asked it.
Nice.
Yeah, you got excited, as we all should, when Whitney's name comes up. She is a legend.
All right, so Griffy Newms now has an
R.I.P.
opportunity to tie the game here. To tie the game with his 2-point question mark. He chose category 1.
That is the world of crime movies.
Crime movies.
Crime films. Crime, the same genre that might have involved a broken nose of my compatriot. Now is the category of film for your 2-pointer, which
You
can
just say
tie the lead. Here it is.
Christmas
Who directed the British crime film Lock, Stock,
Oh,
and
Guy Ritchie.
Two Smoking Barrels?
My God.
That is the beneficiary of one of the biggest, I believe, alimony payouts in history, Guy Ritchie.
yes.
You'll be so lucky, and that is correct for 2
Beat.
points. And
Wow.
Christian, just like that, we got us a tie.
Molly's
to
wrecking
Rachel,
shit.
we're gonna
Rachel,
stick
what's the
with
score?
Griffy Newms,
Rachel,
who has an
I need to know the
opportunity
score.
to
I'm pretty sure
get
you're still in the lead,
here.
but-
I need
Should
the
he
score,
hit
Rachel.
his 3-point question mark?
You can
and
leave
he
Jill and
chose
I out.
Yeah, we're
Nine.
fine.
Category 9.
And that corresponds to, if you're a fan of The Simpsons, he went by Senor Spielbergo. We're just going to call him Steven Spielberg for now. 3 points for a 3-point lead. Griffin, your question. Which Steven Spielberg film co-stars Terry Garr, Melinda Dillon, and Bob Balaban?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
The name of that motion picture is Close Encounters of
Damn
the
it.
Third Kind.
I love that movie. I just don't know the names of the people in
Devil's
it.
Tower, and that is correct for 3 points. It's a 3-point lead. And Christian,
Boo
you hate to
for
give
George.
Kaiser any sort of credit, but he was a prophet saying that it might come down to the 5-pointer. Well, here we go. Video Drew, it all comes down to this. It's a 5-pointer she's got to have.
She's got to hit it. If she hits it, it bounces back
Video
to
Drew.
Griffy Newms. He'll be forced to hit his 5 in order to win. But if she misses, Griffy Newms will go on to face Josh Horowitz in round number 2. All right. Mark? She chose category 10. Category 10.
She did. Category 10.
Horror.
And that corresponds to, it's a decade I was alive in,
Ugh.
the 1980s.
And we got to have
Okay, me too.
And we have hands up, Drew.
Oh.
Please. Thank you.
And your question.
Like how
For 5
Newms is
points,
like,
Wait, hold on.
regain the lead.
Is Kaiser challenging? What's he challenging?
For what?
I believe he said Close Encounters of a Third Kind. It's Close
no,
Encounters
he said of the third
All
kind.
right, that's fine. Do you,
I
do you
don't
wanna,
even
do you
think
wanna
it would
challenge
matter. That's benefit of the doubt.
Of course.
That's-
Of the
yeah.
Third Kind, I believe he said a third kind.
It wouldn't matter either
Do you want
way.
to challenge it and Video Drew?
That's a
dumb
dumb
challenge.
I defer to
It's a Hail Mary at
Tom,
this
any
point.
other
That's a
argument
Hail
before we make
Mary.
our ruling?
No, he said what he said. He said the right name of the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
What did he say? Well, what did he say? I believe you said
I
of
said
a
Griffin
third
Newms.
kind, and it's the third kind.
I might have thrown an in there. I believe I said.
Well, you might have been, but then you might be wrong
The
also.
third kind. I believe I
All
said
right.
the word
you
the.
said, that's
He
different.
said the.
I believe I said the word the, and we can review the tape.
If you did, then you did, and then you get it.
We got it. We got it. All right,
It's
so we'll be right
a
back.
challenge, but it's definitely like a last shot at spinning the match.
That's a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
We are back. Well, some of us, most of us,
They'll
are
never-
back. And after deliberating
they'll never
with
win
the
that
judges,
challenge.
we have come up with the following ruling of the challenge. Griffin Newman
not even if you
said
said
the
it wrong.
correct title
Unless there's
of
a
the
completely
movie
different
displayed the
movie
knowledge
with
of
that
close
title.
encounters
Yeah.
of the third kind, and so the points will be awarded. And the
The only
question now
time
does
where
go
that
to
would
Video
matter
Drew
would
for
be
her
with
5
Suicide
points of
Squad
challenge
and
is
the
overruled.
Suicide Squad.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
We are now going to go to Video Drew.
'Cause
Should
those are
she
two
hit
different
this
films.
question, should she hit it, it bounces back to Griffy Newms. However, if she misses it, then Griffy Newms will go on to face Josh Horowitz in round number 2. All right, you chose category 10.
Yes.
Video Drew and Mark, what do you got?
Category 10, and I was just about to reminisce about the 1980s, which I remember some of. So Video Drew, those movies that came out in the 80s, any one of them could be an answer or could be the subject of this question for 5 points.
Come on,
And
Drew.
to force Newman to hit his 5-pointer, your question.
Devil's Help
Okay.
has a good point. He might have just been stalling for time.
It's a psychological test.
That's fair.
Make sure
And that's
that you
great
get the right
managing
one.
if that's the case.
I like this question.
Great
as well.
managing if that's the case.
All right. For 5 points.
I mean, you have it, might as well use
and
it, right?
the lead. Gregory Hines plays Detective Ray Hughes in what?
Blade Runner.
1986
No, not Blade
action
Runner.
comedy.
No.
Lethal
Action
Weapon.
comedy.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Ooh.
I have
Lethal Weapon 2.
No.
Repeat.
Last
All
one.
right.
I have
Final one. The category's the
No.
1980s. The question. Gregory Hines plays Detective Ray Hughes in what? 1986.
I'm right. I will start
action comedy.
screaming.
It's Brian.
Where
You're not
was
right.
that?
You're not right.
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Yeah. No. Come on, Drew. Come on, Drew.
5, 4, 3.
Running scared.
Put his tap dancing shoes on, and he started running scared. That's a correct answer. Griffin.
Yay.
Video Drew hits it.
What a
and now we
pull.
go back to Newman for a 5-pointer. He's got to have.
This
What
is
a
an
match.
incredible turn of events because Video
I mean,
Drew has
even if
now
she
put
does lose,
herself
she
in the
pushed-
position
pushed
to
it for the
win.
5-pointer.
If
Mhm.
That's all
Griffy
you can
Newms
do.
misses the
That's all you can
5-pointer,
do.
then Video Drew will be going on to play Josh Horowitz in round number 2. All right, Mark, the category for Griffy Newms for his
Griffy New
5-point
releases.
was category 19.
And Bernie Kosar's number now corresponds to horror movies.
Horror.
The really
Horror.
scary
I was hoping
movies, usually
Drew
all
would
the way
get.
in the back of
Horror.
Blockbuster before that other
Horror.
section.
Horror.
Here is your question. Downtown Griffin Newman for 5 points and the win to advance the tournament. David Koepp wrote and directed what?
The Hollow
1999
Man.
ghostly thriller that stars
I believe
Kevin
you.
Bacon.
I don't know if that's right,
I
but
believe the name of that picture is Stir of Echoes.
nope, I was wrong.
And your
Never heard of that.
winner, advancing
Wow.
to the next round, Downtown Griffin.
There he goes. There he goes.
His small fingers.
Big pull, boy. Big pull.
What a match it was.
That was a great match.
Drew
Wow.
kept
Well,
on
hold on
fighting.
real
She
quick.
kept
I'm gonna-
on going
Impressive.
and made Griffy Newms earn it. Griffy
Cut it
Newms
a
hits
little
the
early, that way Jill
5-pointer
can give her
and
final
advances.
thoughts before she
will
heads
be
out.
Going on to face Josh.
So there we go. Video Drew, unfortunately, walks away with an L up against Griffin Newman. She played incredible, though.
Mhm.
She did great.
I mean, we pulled that 5-pointer. Whew, I don't know the movie, but I could imagine it's pretty hard. Jill, before you head out, what did you think of this one?
I mean, I think that's kind of what we expected out of this match. It was pulling at our heartstrings because we know how good Griffy Newman is, and we know how well Drew Video Drew, or regular Drew, whatever she's going by now, has been performing so incredibly well. And so that was a treat. That was a really freaking great match. And unfortunately for Drew, she just happened to get a really tough Stephen King slice. And that stinks. But she got a perfect round 1. That's always awesome. So kudos to VideoDrew. But Griffy Newman is scary. I know we've said it about a couple rookies this season, but he's another where I would not be surprised if he holds a belt in his future. He's one of those players that could easily do that, I think. And I'm sad to see that VideoDrew is no longer going to be in the singles tournament. That I am very, very, very sad about. But kudos to Griffin, man. He's good. Scary good.
He is facing another rookie sensation in Josh Horowitz.
And Josh, another rookie that we have said could also hold
undefeated,
a belt.
both undefeated in singles.
Dang.
That's
It's gonna be wild.
That's gonna be insane.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right, Jill. Well, thank you for staying on for so long.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta
Get
bounce
out of
early.
here. No, you go have some fun. Go have some fun. So, we'll see you later. Be back. All right. Have a good night. Yeah, that match. I mean, look, Griffin. We can talk about Griffin Newman, but VideoDrew has blossomed into a very, very, very good singles player. Because I remember when she first started playing without Tom, when the Looney Bin breakup happened and they weren't together, she kind of took a little bit to kind of find herself, right? She had just been playing with Tom. She'd only been doing teams. Now you can tell that she's like very confident going into these matches, and that's the toughest test that he's had so far. I mean, she was on the verge of winning. I mean, another question in that category, and it could have stumped him, and she would be walking away with the victory. But or even her getting a little bit better in round 2 questions instead of the Stephen King that she got. It could have gone either way. But kudos to both of them, but especially Griffy Newms for the W on that one. That one's big. Molly, what'd you think?
I mean, yeah, I love watching both of those players play, and for the little bit that Drew struggled in round 2, she totally made up for it in round 3. And I don't know if Kaiser threw that challenge out there for an actual challenge or if he was just stalling to give her some time to recoup, but I think it worked.
I think so too.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna be like, Kaiser, you throw out any challenge you want right before I answer my last question.
I mean, it's as a manager and from the sports side of it all, again, using baseball as an example, sometimes managers will step in for their players just to prove and show their team, hey, like I'm fighting for you guys, no matter the case. I'll get thrown out, even if it's a dumb reason. And not that it was a dumb reason, but if you have the challenge and there's a challengeable thing, even if it's stupid, like might as well.
I mean, in studio, they give you timeouts. Like,
yeah, there you go.
Where you can just have a breather and talk to your manager. So, like, I don't understand why they don't allow that in the digital games, but that's basically like what you can do with your challenge. Yeah, that was a great match. I am sad to see VideoDrew not be playing anymore in the tournament, but I'm very excited for that New York show.
Yeah, the New York show is going to be great. Unfortunately, that'll probably be the last time we see her this season. And obviously, it's up in the air what happens next year with her and the way that the league will be set up. But Brian, yeah, I mean, look, Griffin Newman is, just like we talked about with Horowitz, he is the real deal.
Yeah, this is one of those bummers. Again, as always in the first round, that one of these people has to go bye-bye. And unfortunately, in this case, it was VideoDrew. But we're all getting the match we've been clamoring for.
And it's a live event.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see how this goes down. I wish there was a speed round for them. I really do. But maybe in the future.
I'm interested in their entrances. Griffy Newms is probably going to pull out some great stuff. I'm sure Josh will be very kind of straightforward with whatever he does. But it's It's gonna be a lot. It's Koi. It's Finstock. It's gonna be a lot of fun in that match, and a fight to move on to round 3. So
it'll be fun, exciting.
Well, in case something comes up for tomorrow, in case we are a little busy, let's make some quick predictions for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big one. It is Ben Bateman. It is Perry Nemiroff in the first round of the singles tournament. Molly, I'll start with you first because I clearly know where you're headed. Thoughts on tomorr's match?
This
and
is
you
another...
have Perry on your team, by the way.
You do have Perry.
I know I do. I'm so mad about this matchup. I mean, I'm not going anywhere in the fantasy stuff. Let's be honest. That ship sailed a long time ago. I might give myself some of my own points, but we'll see about that. But I'm gonna
especially
go...
with your match being announced for 2 weeks from today.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm kidding.
She's like, I'm going on vacation
I mean,
next week.
If you were right, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, okay,
no.
But I'm gonna go Bateman on this one. I love Perry. I love watching her play. I'm so glad she's still in this and still playing. And there's absolutely a chance for an upset of her beating Bateman like she did with Kalinowski. But Bateman's been in the zone a lot lately, so I think he's got a good.
Has he been in the zone? I mean, hasn't showed.
Danger zone.
He's been in the danger zone.
Yeah, Brian. What about you?
I'm
interested in your pick, Brian.
I honestly keep going back and forth on this one. I'm looking on my other screen who's left as far as like people, and the only teams that have at least 4 is Finstock, Mercs, Suspects, and Stars.
Okay. That is. What does it have to do with your pick? Pick a player.
I think. Don't be rude. How dare you?
I want you to make a choice.
I'm thinking, and I think I'm gonna pick Bateman.
I mean, it's a fair pick. Look,
it's a sour taste in my mouth saying it, though.
He is supposed to win. That's how the match is set up. He's supposed to win. It's nothing against Perry, but the seeding and how it works is right. Like, he's a higher seed. He is set up for the chance to him to win the match. But we saw last year, Perry can easily set up a upset, and I think it's going to happen. I think Perry's going to upset Bateman.
Of course, you Merc shill.
Hell yeah, Merc shill.
Well, great, because then that means Frank's going to win every single fantasy point this week.
You know what? At this point, it's like, what can we do with Frank?
Because he had Griffin, he has Bateman, and he has
Irwin.
Who played Irwin? Oh yeah, Irwin. But he also had Paul.
You know what? I think it's lost with him. I think it's a fight for second place now. But clearly I'm in the minority picking Perry, but I do think that Bateman's been playing very inconsistent, both in teams and singles. Not that he's like not in the right headspace or anything, but he's been struggling a little bit. So I'm going to give the upset to Perry. I think she gets some categories that she likes. I think she gets some questions that she likes. And she puts Bateman in a bind and puts the pressure on him. I think she walks away with the dub on this one. Go Mercs. Momentum.
We shall see.
Have you watched him talk when Koi was on yet, Molly?
No. Was he drooling?
I was not drooling.
No, he wasn't drooling. I'm talking about how enthusiastic he was about getting a 5150 shirt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, Koi said
this Merc shill.
Koi said he wanted to send one to your house, so
to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Alex would wear it with a smile on his face. I would burn it.
You do burn a lot of Alex's stuff. So.
Yeah. Poor Cobb Van. All right, everyone. Well, that's going to wrap up today's reaction. We plan on being back tomorrow. We'll be back here right at 6 o'clock Pacific to do a reaction to Bateman and Perry. But if things do come up, we want to make our predictions. So make sure you guys are joining us if we are going live. And then we'll be back on Sunday to recap everything and preview what's coming. So check that out. Join us on all of our channels, including Patreon. A lot of cool things coming. Our Patreon Hangout is on Sunday. We have bar trivia on the way. We have movie night with really 2 great options as far as the choices. And yeah, so check us all out there. All in the description. Mods, thank you so much. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much for joining us. We love you guys. Have a great Thursday, and we will catch you guys back tomorrow. Bye, guys.